Great to have you here. In our first story, parents are commending authorities at the Kumasi Academy for the introduction of what they say is fast-track and innovative registration measures for new students under the double-track system. Students spend 10 minutes or less to undergo the registration exercise, which has been greeted with nationwide challenges, a situation parents say has reduced tension and anxiety. Headmaster Reverend Sylvester Oseusu tells my colleague Ohim Interior authorities introduced measures to ensure hassle-free registration exercise.
Like all senior high schools, Kumasi Academy was faced with registration challenges when the free senior high school policy was introduced last year. Authorities had a tough time registering over 900 students posted to the school. Some parents who traveled from other regions were forced to spend several days in an attempt to register their wards. But thanks to school authorities, the situation has changed for the better. Instead of spending long hours and days, they now spend less than 10 minutes or less for the same exercise.
We've gone through the registration exercise smoothly. Because we are anticipated encountering some challenges, we left home at dawn. But to our surprise, the situation is different here. The process is smooth here at Kumaka. One is not required to pay money before he is attended to. We arrived on campus about an hour ago, but in no time we are done with registration exercise. Once we are done, we will soon leave for the house.
As for Kumasi Academy here, everything has been fast. The teachers are fast. They receive you nicely. You go through all the necessary process. So the process here is very easy. I've just finished with my son and I'm going to town to buy the other things that they gave it to me.
Before you came here, what were you thinking, that you were coming to spend months, several hours here?
Even I thought I would spend about 4 hours, but when I get less than 10 minutes, I finished everything. So it's okay, everything is okay.
Out of a total of 1,592 students placed at the school for the double-track system, over 60% have been registered so far. Reverend Sylvester Oseusu is headmaster of Kumasi Academy.
As an economist, I have a division of labor. So way before time, arrange committees and assign almost every teacher to a department. They will be able to attend to the parents. So when the list came, I gathered all the committee members, including the national service personnel who are in, to set the ball rolling. So we started on Friday when we got the list. Then those who came, we attended to them. And then Monday, we continued. So today, Tuesday, we are almost done attending to those who are late. My staff were also ready to work because I gave them prior information about what is ahead. And the fact that we should all come together and make sure the program works. This is what you are seeing now. Okay. Yeah, we have at the gate, we have personnel who are welcoming the parents. Then we have labeled all the centers for the various courses. So when you come, you have personnel who will be directing you to where your courses are. We also made some classrooms available, so parents will not be standing in the sun, standing if it's raining. So they all have the classroom with chairs seated, and then we call them one after the other. They are all okay. There are some who come with challenges.
From Kumasi for JoyNews, Ohim Interior.
Now, over 800 students placed by the computerized system at the Islamic Girls Senior High School at Suhum in the Eastern Region have all been given day status, even though the school has a boarding facility. Despite efforts by parents to get boarding status for their children, school authorities say they cannot alter the original placement. Headmistress of the school, Hajia Sharifa Abubakar, who is highly outraged, says her school has the capacity to accommodate over 1,500 fresh students as boarders.
We were given 518 580. And you know these people, they go there and then they are able to change their schools for them. So finally it was 516 that came, and I had enough boarding facilities for them. So my boarders were more than my day students. I had only 22 day students. The rest were all boarders. And it will interest you to know that even students are coming from Yendi, Boliga, Boku, and yes, and they have made them day. And I'm not aware that my school has been turned to a day. At least they should have notified me that, madam, your school is going to be a day. But now I'm not, I don't know. Only for me to sit down, and what they brought to me was residential status, nothing. But for the students, it appears that it's day. So I'm pleading that these girls cannot be in the, not all of them should be in the day. What I know is the catchment area are all day students, but those who are coming from far away should be made boarders.
Well, the headmaster of Sunyani High School says his school can accommodate more students at the boarding house when government gives approval. Michael Insiejepong says they can house 500 more students in their boarding facilities. 1,620 students of both green and gold tracks are going through admission process, which started last week. Out of this, 512 students have been given day status, a situation that comes as a worry to some parents and students.